Turn 2, Dan's Orks, the weird boy with his retinue of boys comes in, outflanking. 2 Dakajets come in, or the Blitzer Bomber comes in with a Dakajet. My converted Dakajet comes in, and now it's only a 3+, so it helps a lot. But my one Dakajet does not come in from reserves. And the weird boy comes in from the left side, like from my view of the angle. So, comes in right there. Or anywhere along that board edge. Now, reserves has changed a lot. You cannot assault the turn you arrive from reserves. So actually going to change a lot of things, a lot of strategies. But the Dakajets, they can move 18 to 36. Now the Blitzer Bomber, he stops. He has red paint job, so he can actually move 37. But he stops an inch away from the battle wagon as he's grazing over it. Drops his bomb, hits, that's full strength, and I don't even glance the side armor. And so I move past and I fit perfectly right in between. Luckily you're allowed to pre-measure now, so I was able to determine that he could fit even before I moved. And then don't touch stats on my boom guns, and they all make it. Congratulations, Dan, you have lucky rolling. And now it's time to move up and do some damage with my trucks. Again, so I can move 12, and then I can unload 6, which I didn't realize at first, so I can actually move up a lot further. And some more nice rolls, rolling 6, jumping over those sandbags, getting right up and put the knob in the middle. You never know when you're gonna get shot by something and you have to take off voice in the front. But continuing along, just moving up, positioning. This is where I'm gonna want to do a lot of damage this turn, but I get immobilized with my looted wagon. I was like, I could skirt it. I'm just gonna drive over it. It's gonna be fine. I'm risky. And so Loot Wagon doesn't go in, but you see that magic trick that came up from the tail? And the boys are out, and so actually you can squeeze through a lot easier. As you can see, there's only a small gap, but any access point, you move up to 6. Access point, move up to 6. Open top, that's any point of the hull. You can move up to 6 from it. And so you move around. And luckily that Looted Wagon was that. And then that one, he couldn't really shoot anything, so I just moved him to 12. Psychic Power Phase started the shooting. I do make it. I get a 4. And so that's +1 attack from my boys, but I can't assault anymore, so that's not very useful. Let's re-roll. Let's see what I get. Ooh, that's a free... What is it? So as I am stuck there, might as well shoot into the back, into the bum of this big squigoth, and I don't manage to do anything. That's okay, because my Dakajet gets to fire twice. That's right. Every shot it gets is twice because it's a Waaagh plane. And so every time a Waaagh is called, which I got a free one from my weird boy, you get double the shot. So he's 3 twin-linked Assault 3 super shooters. And so that was, 18 shots at strength 6. I caused 5 wounds. And so he's trying to do lookout sirs. And so that's the guy's closest. So he failed 2 lookout sirs, so 2 wounds go on the front guy. Next, that guy, so he tries. He was just gonna give him a wound, but I was like, Andy, just roll lookout, sir. He's gonna get the wound anyways. So he rolls, but as fate would have it, he gets the wound anyways. So continuing on, another lookout, sir, to try to keep him alive. He does make it, and so instead of the one guy dying, it actually spreads out the wounds. But then he fails his last one, and so it turns out, whether you would allocate it or not, it was the same amount of guys dying, so... Again, lookouts are not overpowered, but could possibly help. Next, another Waaagh plane, Dakajet, fires into the Ludas. And this time I cause tons of wounds. I think it's 9 wounds in total. And so he's debating, does he want to kill all the Ludas or the Shock Attackin'? Because the Shock Attackin' cannot snap fire and I'm going to be assaulting. So he decides to just take off the big mech right away. And then there's 7 more wounds in the Ludas, and so it's from the plane you measure, and then he just starts taking off guys to empty the wound pool, and so there's only 3 Ludas left. And I just rearrange that to make sure it's the 3 farthest. Actually, it helps him out a bit. Next, the last shooter, or the Blitzer Bomber, gets to shoot twice as well. Shoots in the side of the battle wagon, doesn't do anything. First boom gun shoots direct hit, and 4 wounds on those mega knobs. And so starting from the front, just because, I guess we should have done this before too, but it's because if he failed all of them, it could have hit the weird boy as well in the back. But so he just rolled individually for each one. They're all 2+ saves, he made them all. It was all good. Another direct hit from the boom gun. This time on the Def Copter, so it does hurt him. Rolls for cover, does not make it, and so that's one more wound. That's the last one he had, and he is gone. So that was good news for me. Moving on for leadership, the Mega Knobs do make it. Gas close leadership denial is good, but the Ludas fail their leadership. And how many inches do they run? Off the board, many inches. They're gone. 11 inches. They're only like 8 inches from the board max. And so assault phase. So I don't even roll for those guys just because they're close enough, and they rolled a 5. You roll 2d6, add them together. And so first squad of boys attacking, and it's back armor, and so I get 3 6s out of that. 3 glancing hits. He only has 1 point left. I'm like, oh well, power claws. I can guarantee kill you. And then I rolled, and I failed. It's 3s to hit vehicles now, always, because they're weapon skill 1. So we all had a good laugh, laughing at me because I was so cocky. So the next squad of boys, they try out. They all attack, and this time I get 5 6s. That's 5 glances. This is before the power claw, so 5. That's enough glancing hits to wreck it. And so it's wrecked before I get to the power claw, so my power claw can't even try to blow it up. It just blows up. And again, we measured 6 inches away, even though we were only supposed to do 3 inches. It's just a little mistake we made this game, but the boys are out, and now it's Andy's turn to hit me back as hard as he possibly can.